Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Traeger in the Tropics. Today I'm going to be doing for you my take on a brisket. I don't care if you don't like the way I do my brisket, this is for us, not for you. So this is my take on a brisket. What we're using today is a gorgeous grass-fed Bingle Bay brisket. So for those who don't know, Bingle Bay beef is produced just north of Townsville here in the Mission Beach sort of area, just north of Mission Beach, so between here and Cairns towards the coast. Always good beef comes out of Bingle Bay. This one's from Matty at the meat barn. He's given it a good trim down for me. I phoned him yesterday and said, Matty, cooking a brisket, do me one up. So got about a 3 kilo lump of brisket here, so we're going to throw that on the Traeger. Justin's out the back. He's preheated to 105 or about 225. We'll get him dressed up, out into the Traeger, and I'll come back and finish his coffee. So we'll get this bad guy out of the packet. Ooh, yeah. So there we go. This is the point end of the brisket. It's been sort of trimmed down for me already, which is really nice. Saves me some time this morning. All I'm going to be doing with this is I'll give that a bit of a trim up, that bit of crap just hanging off a bit here as well. Guys, all I'm going to be doing with this brisket this morning is salt, pepper, garlic that I've got here, and I'm going to head over and grab some of this and throw some of Lane's signature rub over it as well. So again, I'm not going to bore you with doing it all in front of you. I'll punch it through and we'll meet you again out of the Traeger. Righto, so I've given that a good seasoning with my Lane signature and some salt, pepper, garlic. Now what I'm going to do, it's actually a bit fresher here this morning. It's sort of around that 15 degrees Celsius mark up here. So I'm just going to give this brisket just a few minutes just to sweat up a little bit, just to make sure all of that rub doesn't fall off as soon as I try and move it from the board into the Traeger. So you guys go and make yourself a coffee or a tea, or grab yourself a beer or a soft drink. I'm going to let this sweat. I'm going to go and get the kids out of the bed. The young bloke wants to go to the skate park this morning, so I'm going to go and get him organised, come back, make sure this guy's sweat up, go and drop it in Justin, and head to the skate park for the morning. So catch you back here in a sec. Hey. Righto, hey Team Traeger. There she is, rested, ready to go. Now, what I actually did decide to do is give it a bit of a hit with the Lane's garlic squirt as well, because in my opinion, I reckon that's the best rub since sliced bread. What was the best thing since before sliced bread? I'm not sure. If you know what the best thing before sliced bread was, please comment it below in the comment section. I'm going to put the brisket in the Traeger now, and yeah, we'll get it on, we'll get it cooking, and go from there. Righto, so that's on 105. Sorry, 105. I've set it on. Mate, it's early. Leave me alone, alright? That glare, you can see my face is off our floor tiles from the sun rising. So yeah, that's on 105. That'll cook for about 6 hours until it gets to about 165 Fahrenheit, and I'm going to wrap it. Not a 50-cent wrap, like a butcher's paper wrap, but I can do a wrap to the butcher's paper wrap later if you like. And in the meantime, while that's smoking away, I'm going to jump on my old mate here, Kevin the kangaroo, and we might go for a swim. So catch you back here soon. How's that for perfect timing? I literally just walked out to check on the brisket in the Traeger, and the internal temperature thermometer sensor just went off. Told me it's up to 65 degrees Celsius, where I want it to be before I take it in and wrap it. So,
you just happened to be in the right spot at the right time. So here we go. I'm going to grab this off, take it in. I'll show you how I wrap it, and we'll put it back on and let it cook for another couple of hours, and then dinner will be served. Now, I forgot to say earlier, today's episode is brought to you by Cameron Foster from CDF Maintenance and Carpentry here in Townsville. Cam's an avid viewer of the channel, and yeah, loves to catch up, and we speak quite a lot through the week regarding smoking and different techniques and things we do and don't do. So, Cam, if you're watching, hope you're well, buddy. And yeah, we'll catch up for a beer sometime soon. Let's get this brisket off. Oh yeah, that's hot. That's still hot. Now I'm going to use the Traeger chopping board because the big board is inside. Look at that. How good's that starting to look? That fat's really starting to render down nicely. So guys, I'm going to take this in and wrap it, and we'll bring it back out. La, da, da, da. Hey! So here we go. There is Barry the brisket off Justin Timberline the Traeger. So what I'm going to do, set it here. Now I only use this stuff. Well, that's all I've got actually. Is the Traeger branded Pig Butcher's paper. I run 2 runs out and I wrap it twice. I'm pretty average at wrapping stuff. Ask the kids about their Christmas presents, so I do it twice just to make sure that I get a decent coverage and not too much juices, and to make sure the juices don't escape. I won't edit that. I'm going to leave that in there. So I'll get onto this now. I'll run the butcher's paper out. Do you guys want to hang for this, or do you want me to just do time lapse it? Yeah, I might just time lapse this. So, guys, hang around. Actually, you know what? No, let's not. Let's do it with me. Let's do it with me. So first run of butcher's paper. I know there's probably people out there who buy this pre-done or just use foil because it's easier. Cool, good on you mate, well done for you. This is how I do it. Seems like I'm saying that a lot lately. Must be the banter or the interactions we have with one another. So I'll get the second one done as well. Excellent, I'll just set this out of the way for now. Set him over here for Ron. Okay, so pull that out. Now on the end here, thankfully I still have my Magic Lanes counterweights. See, Lanes rubs, they're not only good for seasoning your meat, they're also good for counterweights. And some pepper, salt, pepper and garlic. And what else have I got here? Salt, I'll do that. That way I've got a nice clear work platform. I'm going to grab the brisket off, I'll move that out of the way. Now Traeger in the Tropics kitchen's a little bit inundated this afternoon, got a bit happening here, so here's that one. Oh man, that's so soft, that went straight in, see that? See that? Look at that, that's so soft. Anyway, don't ruin a good thing just yet. Now normally what I do with my briskets, at this point I'll put some barbecue sauce on them or some mustard. I normally use the Lily Q mustard. It's generally what I've always got in the fridge. But today I've actually got some Traeger barbecue sauce. Well, I think I do. Let's check the fridge. We use some Lily Q's. This is what I use. Carolina Gold mustard. Bit of that. Oh, there goes some dinner. And here, this one, the Traeger Q. I'll sauce it with that as well. Yeah, I'm not going stupid heavy with the sauces. I'm not stressing too much about coating every surface because I know when it comes time to serve dinner later. If you want some more sauce, you can add it, but you certainly can't take it off. So I go a little bit lighter. Same as my rubs and seasonings when I do my meat. I tend to go a little bit more conservative than most people. While I do endeavour to coat every surface of the meat, if I miss a surface or don't give it adequate, I'm okay with that. Because you've got to remember, if you're just having one side of that meat, when you're slicing something like a brisket, if you heavily season one edge, whoever gets that edge is going to cop a whole heap of rub and not a lot of meat. So that's my reasoning behind not going too heavy around the edges with my rubs. Anyway, that's enough out of me. Let's get this wrapped and back on. Over. Now remembering, this is my sauce side up. So I'll sit that down, I'll grab one more run of the butcher's paper. Done with that, I'll throw that away. Again, let's use our friends at Lanes to give us a hand. Rachel and Brett, thank you. So Rachel, Brett, how about that? That works. Throw that on. Nice and firm. Now remembering that's my sauce now down. That's my sauce up. Get those edges under. So that's lovely and tight. Young Josh has just hopped out of the shower. He had a swim in the pool and it was a little bit cooler than he expected. So, how'd you go, buddy? Have a nice warm shower? Excellent. Righto, guys, let's head back out to the Traeger. Let's get this in. I'll throw the probe back in it because obviously I want to monitor it. I don't want to overcook it. But we'll get this done and we'll start getting some sides ready for dinner tonight. I might actually run you through what I'm going to do for sides as well. So, follow me out. Let's go.
Guess who's back? Hey guys. So here we are. It's well into the afternoon, as you can see by the sun glaring over my back there. I'll just hold the old chopping board up there. How good's this? See? Traeger chopping board, not only used to chop carry, but you can also use it as a sunblock. See, you don't get that with those cheaper grills. So we are getting late in the arvo now. It's about 5 o'clock local time, or a bit after. I've just come out and done the old wobble test on the Traeger, and a bit like my tummy, it gave a good jiggle. So that'll do. I'm going to grab it off. I'm going to wrap it in a towel, and I'm going to keep it in the esky, which I've got inside at the moment. So you guys can watch me grab it off. You know what it looks like to grab a bloody brisket off a Traeger. But we'll do that. We'll head inside. I'll wrap it in the... There we go. Put that there. Bit of brand placement. I'll wrap it in the towel, drop it in the esky, and we'll come back in about an hour or so when it's rested, and we'll do some carving. So I won't bore you with how to wrap it in the towel. It's all good.
Hey guys, so there we go. It's been about an hour now. We've rested the brisket, wrapped in a towel in the esky. So we'll grab it out and we'll see how it looks. Certainly smells the goods. Oh yeah. So I'm just throw that out of the way. What I'll do, I will move this out of here. I'll get my Traeger tray just to sit this on to catch anything that runs out. Yeah, not bad. Starting to look okay. I was panicking. I didn't know how this one had turned out. Yeah. Look at that. When the colour's that colour, the paper is that colour, you know it's going to be alright. Yep. Look at that. Now, let me see if I can pick it up. Magic fork, chopping board. see that jiggle? Oh. That's good. See, leave that for the kids to clean up. Don't tell them I said that. Now, let's have a slice, hey? Let's give this a slice. I'm going to do it this way. So I can do this. Put it in here. Decent bit of smoke penetration in through there. Hear those juices, hear that. Now, the all important that's good brisket. One of my best, probably no. Divinely tasty, yeah. Yeah. Let's check this out. Could probably rest a little bit longer, but you know, there's a decent amount of droop in that. I want to eat it. Now if we press down, here, I'm not sure if you're going to see that. I hate doing this because it pushes all the juice up. Look at that. That's how we want it. So guys, that's it for this week. Thank you if you've watched the video. Don't forget to hit that little bell icon so you get a notification when a new video goes up. Like and subscribe, comment below. I posed a question to you earlier, what was the best thing before sliced bread? You've had 20 minutes now to think about that. Put a comment down below to let me know. Till next week, we'll catch you then. Cheers.